Absolute beautiful morning here today in the old boneyard, as I like to call it. Respectfully, of course. But, the soul moves on. This body of ours stays here for as long as it does, and then it doesn't. But I love coming here. I find it peaceful. And I've already had some great interactions today. I went to throw some fuel in the mule here, gas up the old truck. Maggie May she takes $120 to get full. She only runs on the good stuff. Very fancy girl. So that's not easy. But went inside there and paid for my fuel. I like to go in and talk to the people. I don't know. I feel like our new ways are so automated that not only are people, unfortunately losing employment and stuff in some places, but we're losing our humanity. We're losing our empathy, and we don't spend a lot of time chatting with each other. And trust me, there are days where I'm like, oh, I just can't be bothered with any more people, because we all are on a different vibration, and sometimes we just get stuck in that low vibration. People are just angry and they're miserable and everything is horrible. And we have to remember it's up to us to help raise that vibration, help to make them feel better and bring them into a better world. But sometimes it's also shields and life support. We're going to take care of ourselves. So judge accordingly. But when you can speak to people and spend time with them, make sure you do so. Going to Dunkin' Donuts, I like to go inside. Not only because I like to talk to the people, but also due to a little lactose issue, I like to make sure I have the almond milk in the latte. And, they're human like everybody else, so people make mistakes. So I like to see the almond milk box come out and pour into the cup, so I know that, hey, I'm not going to end up with a bellyache later after I enjoy my delicious latte. But I like to chat with, whoever's at the register or whatever, and just listen. I know life is busy, it's hurried. There's times where you can have a conversation, there's times that you can't. So you just have to be aware of what's going on. But I think a little kindness goes a long way, and I think we also forget that there's that ripple effect, right? We've talked about this before, especially with the Acolytes of Kindness project that we run over on the Patreon page here. But the idea that each one of us can send out a ripple of kindness into the world each day with everything that we do. We also have to remember that everybody that we meet, we leave a little bit of ourselves with them. We leave a little bit of our energy, and their energy also affects us. And although we can't see it, although it's not physically tangible, it is sometimes almost palpable if you meet the right people. It just seems like they're full of light and love. And then conversely, sometimes they're gloom and doom. So be careful who you spend a lot of time with. Again, we got to try to raise the vibration and raise people up, but not at our own cost. It's good to be selfless. It's good to put yourself second or last even. But you have to know when to draw the line and be like, okay, I'm going to lose myself if I don't get out of this soon. But be cognizant of your day-to-day activities. When you have time to speak with people, make sure you do so always with kindness. Give them a little smile, give them a little compliment, give them something to believe in. Hey, I see right now it's back to school time, right? So I see a lot of pictures of kids that their parents post online getting ready to go back to school. And the little kids, there's that hope. There's hope tangibly right there in their eyes. You can see it. You can almost feel it. It's weird. Don't grab kids' eyes. But you can see that hope, that magic is still there. And then as we get older, unfortunately, a lot of that seems to slip away. Not just because school becomes difficult, but just in life. You get into your late 20s, your early 30s, your mid-30s, your 40s, your 50s. Life gets more difficult for various reasons. First it's just trying to find your way into the world. Then it's the financial struggle of surviving in the world. And then it's just trying to stay alive in the world. It's not easy. But we have to hold on to that hope. We have to hold on to that belief that things are okay and things could always get better. And it's important for us to always be mindful of those moments that we spend with others, that energy that we share. Never forget that you do make a difference in this world. Maybe you don't always see it. Maybe you don't always get told thank you for it. But each of us leave a little bit of that energy with other people. Each of us leave our own little fingerprint upon that person in some way, changing their lives with every interaction, no matter how brief it may be. So make sure that you be thoughtful of that, and be thoughtful of the people that you surround yourself with, so that you have the best life experience that you can have also. It's not easy. It's damn worth it.